Lewis with the Record Kai Israeli Beit Midrash. I have a message this morning speaking to women, talking about a slow fade.
Is that a haircut?
No, but that actually could really apply to what I'm talking about this morning. I just, as we're getting close to the end of winter, going into the springtime, I woke up this morning. It's 42 degrees outside this morning. Heard the birds chirping at my window. I come outside and I still see some snow on the ground, but for the most part, the snow is starting to melt. It's March 1st, by the way. And we're about 3 weeks away from the springtime. And it's starting to look a lot like spring. We are really kind of coming into the next season. It's kind of that Erev. It's that mixture going in from one to the next. You think about a day going from the evening, from the evening to the evening. It's a mixture of the light and the darkness coming together until finally it becomes nighttime. Slow fade. When I was working on the Purim video, Elder Christian was talking to me about the different fades that are available and was at my disposal that I didn't even know about. Sound fades, light fades, different things of that nature. And I want to talk this morning. We could talk about the haircut thing. Hiskey just asked me if I was speaking about haircuts, and the fade, classic haircut for men, where the hair just kind of recedes down into nothingness. But let's talk about that spiritually, because one thing about winter, a lot of people fall away in the wintertime. A lot of people, this is a time where we don't have the high holy days, we don't have all the festivities, we don't have the summertime. We're in the cold, Think about the cold, the molecules slow down. And so at Sukkot, we always speak to people about, Moreh speaks to people about getting full, getting your fill, letting your cup run over at Sukkot, because this is what's going to get us through the winter. This is we gotta get all of our spiritual bank account stacked up, right? Have our savings, our nest egg built in. Why? Because we are about to enter into winter, and we want to see you at Passover. We want to see you at Passover. But oftentimes, and in fact most times, it's a slow fade. It's not like you just go from being light to darkness instantaneously. It's not even like one decision is what catapults you into darkness. Now, sometimes that is the case, but that's not the norm. Most of the time, it's a slow fade. It's one decision after the next, after the next, after the next. And it's kind of like stepping you into the darkness. You know what I mean? So I make one decision, I make one step towards darkness. Then I make another decision, I make another step towards darkness. Then I make another decision, I make another step towards darkness. It's a fade, right? Now your slope could be a curve, it could be a straight slope, right? Or it could just be a stepping slope, right? But it's a slope into darkness. It's a slope into nothingness. And so all these temptations, what is the purpose behind the temptation? What is the purpose behind the temptation? And James, Yaakov says, my brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. Worketh patience. If you look that word up in the Greek, it's steadfastness, continuance. Worketh continuance and steadfastness. And what does that do? That helps you to make it to the end, right? That helps you not to fade. How can a temptation How can something that causes a decision that needs to be made, how can that thing work something that continues faith in you? And what it is this. Every temptation we have, every decision we have, and every decision that we make in the right direction continues us forward, okay? It roots out double-mindedness. It roots out instability. If I make the right decision, I'm proving that I'm on my spiritual mind. But if I make the wrong decision, it's the converse, right? I'm proving that I'm on my carnal mind. And so the testing of our faith, what do we actually believe? What are we going to stand on? Where are our roots? That's what gets tested, right? We have to make sure that every single decision we make is moving us in the course to make it to Passover. Hallelujah. Let's make it there. Let's make it there, ladies. Let's get to Passover. Okay? We can't allow ourselves to fade out into darkness. We can't let our final shot be darkness, right? Our final screen can't be darkness. It must be light. And so this is just an encouraging word, and I just pray that it encourages the women of the Most High. We have a lot of planning to do coming up for Passover. We have a lot of materials that we need to get together, and then we need to get into that Omer count that goes up to Shavuot. Hallelujah. God bless.